Jones is bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Just like the Pied Piper, let rats through the streets. We dance like marionettes, swaying to the symphony of destruction. Acting like a robot. Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us balls before the head explodes. 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 Just like the Pied Piper, let rats through the streets. Dance like marionettes, swaying to the symphony. Just like the Pied Piper, let rats through the streets. We dance like marionettes, swaying to the symphony. Swaying to the symphony of destruction.
Here in London, we see one of the world's most iconic football venues, Wembley Stadium. And since 2007, it's welcomed the NFL to stage some American football contests as well. Today, a good one in store here between the Los Angeles Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we are underway in London. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Going play action with Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. That one connects. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Romadudes touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
This one is up and good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. All day left side. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First carry here for Jordan James. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Mayfield now from the gun. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. There's a give inside to James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now here's Mayfield. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
180!
Mayfield sucks it, starts running. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Baker now off to play fake. He rolls to his right. He's got it. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Backed up just a bit. Here's another 2nd and goal. Here's Baker. Has it in close. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Rams start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. Finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. On the give, it's Brooks. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Yamador Lenore there on the stop.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Drive from the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. Yeah, he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the draw, this is Brooks. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? From the gun, here's Dart. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Through the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 23. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from this one right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at first down here. Here's Baker to throw. Has it down close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Williams. Take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a second quarter lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here with Amari on Hampton. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Darts out of the shotgun. Pass caught by takedown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, here's Starks. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Second and 10 now. Hits him on the out route. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and just 2 to go. They get to Hampton on the option. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going on 1st down, it's Starks. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Finds the in route complete. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Take the hand off. Now it's Mayfield. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete.
John Dave Barron on the coverage.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. They'll run now on second down. Space to the left. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams grow their lead off the turnover. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Now Dart. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the gun, a give to Brooks. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Third down now, here's Dart. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Jaguars into punt formation. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing again on second and 10, Mayfield. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It is the 2-minute warning from Wembley. The Rams with a chance to add to their lead. First down throw here, Mayfield. Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Give him 3 on that game. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
It's into the hands of Mooney. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
First down, here's Baker. Vacates quickly left side. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Mayfield keeps it himself. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Williams. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Rams bump racing them to the halftime locker room. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Juked the defender. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Darts looking to throw. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Darts. He puts some juice on it deep. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game.
Jaguars 14.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. From the gun, Mayfield. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Dixon set to kick off.
2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our 2nd half. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Escapes the sack. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Baker now from the gun. That one's caught by Mooney. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Thrown back, it's the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 19. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds, running around the 10. That's enough to make this 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here's Baker. Jukes out. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21.
Jaguars 14. Daniel Carlson.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. It's Darius Slayton with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, Kate, we see this all the time at every level of football. You've got to catch it first. It's just like when a receiver receives a handoff. You got to secure the ball, then let your athleticism take off.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
So it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Back to throw, here starts. And set up the screen, Brooks. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. On his little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Headed out right. Connects on the crosser. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge.
He's got it at the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second down at the 18-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Regular.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Mayfield now from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
35-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good, and that makes this a 3-score game.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. Hits him on the in route. And that will not be enough for a first down. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, here's Dart. Pushing it up past the 30. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Draw play here, Hampton. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to Hampton. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's second down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 48. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Buying some time left. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there, and it sets up second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And the second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Playing with James. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. Well, that play call, it was certainly about playing it safe and just running it from the goal-to-go situation. But I'm not sure it's possible with how well this defense is holding up.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Dart now against the blitz. Has it in close. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to James. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. Even through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
That's brought in by Mooney. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
19 yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now run, James. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Brings up 2nd down.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Buying some time right. Oh, check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Playing this with James. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Hurry!
This is James. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Carry here for James. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
5. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, because they claim the victory over here in London. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say cheerio from London.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Oh, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. They want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright. Yeah, she say, make me dance. I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl. Is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Just like the Pied Piper, led rats through the streets. We dance like a marionette, swaying to the symphony of destruction. Acting like a robot. Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us balls before the head explodes. 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 Just like the Pied Piper, led rats through the streets. We dance like marionettes, swaying to the symphony. Just like the Pied Piper, led rats through the streets. We dance like marionettes, swaying to the symphony. Swaying to the symphony of destruction. The earth starts